Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. As we head into Zaha Woods, which is Chapter 4. With her bracelet recovered, Erika sets out with renewed determination. Passing through the ancient forest, Zaha brings them closer to Grotto's border. As they near the town of Seraphiu, Erika's fears are assuaged by the lack of troops. But never before seen terrors crawl in the shadows of the trees. Chapter 4, Ancient Horrors. We're approaching Seraphiu at the border of Rhenus and Grotto. Once we cross, we'll be in Grotto. Rinvale won't be much farther. That is, assuming we can cross the border without mishap. Oh, look over there! Those strange figures! What are they? Are they human? I've never seen anything like it. What could they be? What have we done to deserve the trials before us? What is happening to us? How could such abominations walk our lands while the sacred stones protect us? Lute, please, it's dangerous outside the walls. Stay here in the village. Those are revenants, aren't they? They were the vanguard of the Demon King in the days of darkness. The Tome of Naza describes them in Chapter 2, Section 7, Paragraph 8. You know of them? Duh! I'm a prodigy. I can recall most everything I see or hear. According to the book, revenants attack using razor-sharp claws. Sounds painful, what did you say? Yes, well, be that as it may, I must go aid those travelers outside. You should stay here within the safety of the village. Very well, I don't mind staying here. In fact, it seems the smarter choice. Magic is far more powerful than any monster's claws. The thickest hide and strongest armor are useless against magic's power. Yes, I suppose I could have studied swords, but only magic is worthy of me. Even if this village were to be assaulted by monsters, I could defend it perfectly. Hi! Travelers, you must listen to me. The ancient forest of Zaha is dangerous. Head south and pass through this place before the fiends surround you. Who are you? My name is Artur. The temple has assigned me to the task of cleansing the forest of these things. There's so many of the fiends, though. I wonder if I stand much chance alone. So if you would, please flee now while you have the chance. Fiends? You're not talking about the same fiends that served the ancient Demon King. That can't be right. They're nothing but legends and fairy tales. Yes, I felt the same when I heard. And yet here they are. This place is filled with them. I wonder how far they've spread. Surely they're not in Rhenus alone. But why are they here? How? Beware, Your Highness. Something approaches. Please, allow me to deal with this. Evil Shade, may the blessed light drive you from this land! And that's the critical. We ought to help. He can't fight them all alone. Do you have orders? Alright, and we get our first preparation screen. So, here at the preparation screen, you can do various things before you get there. You can check supports that your characters have, which is basically where they talk to each other, and it's one of the best things about Fire Emblem games. Again, I think I'll go over it a little later. You can manage items and pick units. You can take 9 units with you for this map. I'll take Nimi, and I'd like to take Calm just so maybe he can get a kill or two. Eventually I'm thinking about using Garcia, but Kill him. Okay. Erica is almost always going to be forced. She's a lord. And Alter is forced for this map. Let's go ahead and go over him. He is a monk. Users of light magic with high resistance. A young monk from Renus. He is a very forthright and pious man. He's cool. Like it says, Alter is a monk. He uses light magic, which is this. If you watched Fire Emblem 7 or have played Fire Emblem 7, you can treat him a lot like Lucius. Weight 6, 5 critical, 4 might, really high hit, 1 to 2 range. Light magic hasn't changed. It's really good in this game, actually, to me. And he has a Volinary. Let me put up his stat growth on the screen. The thing that is possibly going to hold Alter back is the obscenely low defense. Defense of 15% growth. But he has extremely high resistance, and it's good for taking out, like you saw, those evil eyes, and taking out dark magic type users, which the evil eye counts as. 6 magic, 6 skill, 8 speed to start with, and 6 resistance. He won't take much from magic attacks, and with that really big resistance growth, he probably won't take much from magic all throughout the game. He does have low HP growth, but he has really good magic and skill, and good speed as well. If you get a couple of levels of defense, then he will be a fantastic unit. Even if he doesn't, though, hope HP procs a couple of times too, since he has low HP at a low HP growth. But if those miraculously proc, he'll be a fantastic unit. But even if they don't, he typically ends up being a good unit. At least I think so. The light magic is useful. And he starts with an E in it. Alright, this is who I'm going to take. We can now check the map beforehand. We're going to want to visit this village for an item, and then we're going to want to get down here and, I guess, recruit the mage that's here. So we'll get to that. Most of the enemies here are revenants. Walking corpses that move slowly but attack with sharp claws. Now, there you have these rotten claws. A sharpened, decayed claw. It doesn't say how much it gives, but it gives 7 attack, as you can see. They have 2 strength, which gives them 9 attack, with the 7 from the claw. They have practically no other stats. Revenants are easy to kill, but can do some damage back. Now, you'll want to check all the revenants, because sometimes they have a different claw. I don't think any of them here are going to. No, they're all going to have rotten claws. Okay. And they're all going to have these 2 strength 0 stats for now. But typically, they're pretty weak. They'll have some strength and can do some damage, but other than that, they have nothing else going for them. Okay, that's the majority of the enemies on the map. We also have some of these bone walkers, dead warriors given will by dark magic. They wield a variety of weapons, so they act like the recruits, you could say the soldier enemies. They will have a variety of weapons. This one has an iron sword, so they have low-ish stats. But again, you're going to want to always check their weapons and see what all they have on them, because they could have a varying number of weapons. Now, some of the more dangerous enemies are these, Moggles. Perilous floating orbs filled with blighting dark magic. So they do use dark magic. This evil eye counts as dark magic, which is why Arthur had advantage in that fight. They have 1 to 2 range, so they can hurt. And it counts as magic, so it hits resistance, which not a lot of your units are good at. You know, Seth has 8, but most everybody that doesn't use magic has really low resistance, as you can see. So Alter's job is going to be to take out these evil eyes, since he stands the best chance at it. There is a boss, however, Entombed, reanimated corpses. They're not fast, but their talons rend flesh with ease. This one has a fetid claw, a foul talon meant to rend flesh. This gives 12 attack power. So you see 3 strength, it has 15 attack. Now this is basically a bigger version of these Revenant monsters. It's just a bigger version of them. But it can hurt, so we'll have to be careful with that. That's everything to this map. Let's go ahead and start. One of my companions is in that village to the south. If any of you could get there swiftly, I implore you to watch over her safety. We have a few people that can get there swiftly. How much do you hit for? Okay. You know what? You're here, Garcia. Hit. Yeah, alright. Hit twice. Good. Alright. One last note is this snag here. It has 20 HP. It works like a wall. You can do damage to it. What happens when you break down, like, these twigs, branches, snags, tree stump, whatever you want to call it, when you break these, they form a bridge. That's very useful. But then you'll be able to reach too, huh? Can you kill? No. With Calm's help, you might. Good dodge. Alright. Good, good. Gonna have right there. Fire. Okay, move Ross down. And we're basically gonna rush Seth over to the village. That's the plan. Okay, what do I want to do with Arthur? That's the question. Stand there and lightning. Now, see, he doesn't have advantage over monsters with light magic. You would think so, being creatures of darkness, but no, unfortunately not. Just the eyeballs because they use dark magic. Ow. And you die. Okay, hopefully the eyeballs will float over here. Oh, you attacked Calm. Okay. Oh, that's right. I blocked off the path for him to get to Nemi. Because he's not attacking Seth. No chance. Oh no, 2. Again, high resistance. If Alter started with one more magic, he could one-round the eyes, and that would be super useful. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Alright. Oh, reinforcements. Some more Bone Walkers showed up. This one has an Iron Lance, Iron Lance, Iron Lance. These 3 have Iron Lances. So again, you want to make sure what they have, because they could have varying equipment. We are going to have Erica kill this one. And we'll have Alter kill the other one. That gets Erica a level. Good. Level 7. Speed resistance. Okay. Not great. Okay, can you reach? Please say yes. Good. Heal up. $99, where typically priest or your healer will end up. Their very first level. Because they get 11 per heal. Of course they do. Okay, I'm gonna have Garcia go up to this village. Can you break this down? Nope, because you don't get to double that. You don't get to... You can't double the skeleton. That's just a big shame, alright. Alright, Nimi gets her first level. Let's see what she gets. HP, skill, speed. Pretty typical, not bad. Okay, kill. Oh, calm. Don't miss, buddy. There we go. Alright, he gets a level. Level 4. HP, skill, speed, resistance. Hey, you got res. Okay, we'll just have Seth hit this turn then. Break. And if you want to come over and try to hit Calm, sure. If you want to attack Seth and die, by all means. Okay, stay there. We're gonna move Franz up. Equip the Iron Lance. That'll end our turn. So they're now gonna hit Franz. Dead. And we'll give him some EXP this way. I would like Franz to get defense. I'm asking for not a lot, but I'm asking there. It'd be nice if he got a point of defense with this level. Yep, you did attack Calm. Oh, you actually hit. You hit with that 45. Lame.
Oh my! Those travelers are besieged by the agents of evil!
Ha ha ha! Right you are, Lady Laracel!
I cannot allow this to happen. Come! We must charge down these cliffs and rush to their aid!
We charge down these cliffs and the only thing we'll be rushing to is death. How about we find us a nice, gentle path down, hmm?
Ah, yes, well, let us hurry nonetheless. I simply cannot abide those wicked beasts running amok.
We'll get to them later. Alright, who to heal, Erica? Mulder gets his first level! Hooray! Level 4. HP, skill, luck. Yeah, that's about right. I want him to get magic and he won't get magic. Because I want him to get it. Well, these enemies are sadly going to die. Do I want to give Seth a little bit of EXP for his lance or sword? Sword. Ah, Ross. Alright. Throw.
Alright, let's give Nimi the kill. Good.
Visit. You see that old snag to the south of here? Bet it would make a handy bridge if you could knock it over. Take a weapon to it and give it a few good whacks. That should do it. Here, take this and give it a try. It ought to do the trick. You get a free iron axe from this village.
Now we gotta deal with all this over here.
She used the steel sword. Bye! Overkill. Thanks, Erica.
Cool, cool. Alright.
Perfect. 10 times 2. Good. Alright, Aldrich gets his first level up. Level 3. HP, magic, luck, resistance. Again, that's about right. No skill or speed. I mean, he has high gross in that, but... he got magic, which is good. With his magic growth, he has a 50-50 shot of getting magic. And you hope he gets it. He got magic and resistance, which is what he needs. So he can hit mages hard, but be able to take the hit back. Now, mages typically have good resistance of their own, but as long as he keeps getting magic, he'll be able to get through that.
Send Calm over here. And I don't want to move Franz because I don't want to trigger the eyeball moving.
Now, like I said, these enemies are going to kill themselves on Seth. Because I'm rushing to get to the village. Dead. And he's going to get practically no EXP, but that's okay. There were plenty of enemies here for the other party members to kill. Good. Okay, Franz, come on. Do it for me. Level 5. HP, strength, skill. Okay, I'm not opposed to that. More strength, more skill to hit with. Lol. Darn, I was hoping Seth would crit, just so... 'Cause I don't think he's crit yet, right? I don't think you all have seen the paladin animation yet for criticals. Anyway, visit this village.
Your flesh shows no signs of putrefaction.
It's not petrification, it's putrefaction. Anyway.
It seems you're not a revenant. I've decided to join you in battle now. My name is Lute. I'm a mage of superior wisdom and rare ability. I've been reading up on these revenants. They are, quite simply, no match for me. I am superior, after all.
A superior pain in my... Anyway! This is Lute. Say hi to Lute, everybody. Hi, Lute. Let me put her stat gross up on the screen. She is a mage... Well, let me go over mage real quick. Magic wielders with solid skills, but low physical strength. Lute, a young mage of Rhaenys. She believes she is a prodigy. Practically no con. Tombs are going to, weigh her down. But she does have a pretty good speed growth, and her stats are actually really good to start with. Let me put up her stat growth now. Low HP, very low defense growths. This is pretty typical of a mage. Mages typically have low HP and low defense. However, they typically have higher resistance and good skill and speed, and of course, she has a really high magic growth, which is what will set her apart from a lot of her colleagues. Now, I don't like Lute's character. I don't like it at all. She's really full of herself. No matter how good you are at something, you should always try to be a little humble. You know, don't be like Lute.
That's just me. That grades on my nerves. People like that. People like loot. So I don't like her character. But you know what? She's a really good unit. She'll end up getting a lot of magic. She's gonna tear through enemies. That is what she does. If the enemy has lowish resistance, she will rip them apart with ease. She starts with a Fire Tome, which is the base magic tome in Fire Emblem games. 5 might, 4 weight, ahead of 90. Well, except the newest one at the time, the newest one right now, Awakening. Fates comes out in a bit. But, anyway, it has might of 4, but she has 6 magic, or might of 5, sorry, which gives her 11 attack. If the enemy has no resistance, that's 11 damage. And with her speed, she's gonna double quite a few units. And her speed growth is pretty good too. She's a great unit, don't get me wrong. She is a fantastic unit. You should use loot. I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm not using her because I don't like her attitude. So there. It's my playthrough. I can do what I want. But seriously, if this is your first time playing through Sacred Stones, use loot. She's a fantastic unit. She will end up being a great mage, more than likely, and tear through enemies. Just trust me on that. More times than not, she's a fantastic unit, even with her lowish HP and really low defense. Just keep her out of harm's way in that regard, and she'll tear through everything else. Let's see. I need to get Alter down here eventually so he can blast the eye. That's what I want. Sure! There we go. Next, he'll calm. Alright. I need to wait until Alter gets rid of this guy, and then I can move Franz forward. That's the plan. As for this stuff over here, I'm not going to give Erica this skill. Surprise, surprise. Intern. That's what I wanted. And by getting magic, Arthur can one-shot this guy now. Or one-round this guy. Hooray! Good. I think reinforcements are done. Boy, I hope so. Because I just remember those twos. 9. Alright. Yep, get rid of this one for me, Garcia. I can't have too many of these running around. Good. It put Ross or Nimi in danger. Can't have that. Throw the hatchet! Woo! Okay, Ross, come on. Level up, level 5. HP, strength, luck, defense. Much better. Much better. Alright. And Erica can damage this one. I could kill with the steel sword, but I don't want her to kill. I mean, if they swing at her again, fine. But I would rather give Nimi or Ross the kill. Okay, with that guy gone, move, heal. We can move Franz up a little bit. He can lure out the last guy, the last revenant. Move here. I don't remember if the boss moves or not. I want to say he does, so I'm being careful. Because the boss does hit hard. Alright. That's what I figured would happen, since Nami can't counterattack. Dodge! You attacked Seth! Okay. You fail, because I'm pretty sure you could have reached Franz. Bye! I wanted Franz to get that EXP, but whatever. If you don't want to... You don't want that to happen. Can't stop you. Alright, 3 enemies left. Throw the hatchet. Woo! Now, I could give Ross both of these kills. That is not a bad idea. I think I will. Get him the EXP while I can, easily. Wait there. See if the boss moves. Boss does move. Okay, I remembered that right. And yes, I want Seth to get this kill. I sure do. This is why I moved Seth. Dead. Because it is a upgraded monster, Seth will get a level. Level 2. HP, Strength, Defense. Yes! Good man. More Strength and Defense. I am pleased. And of course he got his HP. Remember that really high HP growth. Because that is the basically upgraded version of this, it's like a class-changed unit. Like Seth is, who's a paladin instead of a cavalier. So when Seth kills it, he actually gets EXP, and a lot of it. One being the promoted unit, so he actually gets good EXP, but also because it's the boss, so he gets even more EXP, which is enough to give him a full level. And now he has 15 strength and 12 defense. You thought it was hard to hurt Seth before. Now it's even harder. I'm so pleased with that. You have no idea. So excited. Level up! Level 6! HP, Strength, Skill, Speed! That's what I'm talking about, Ross. Very good, very good. We've killed all the monsters. Still, we'd best burn the bones to ash to be sure they don't return.
I still can't believe what we've been fighting here. I thought those fiends nothing more than myth and legend.
Those revenants are said to be the least of the dark creatures. And yet, the weakest of them could outmatch any normal man.
Now I just want you to bask in that statement. Seth is a very reserved and awesome knight, so, you know, he doesn't say it how, you know, cocky or anything like that. Seth could have taken that entire map, no problem. Just remember that. We cannot take this enemy lightly. I'm sorry, he's such a good... I love his character. He is the stalwart, protective knight. And he's a good unit. So...
Oh yes, they're much worse than those revenants in the Entombed. Let's see, there's the Bone Walkers, Moth Dogs, Gargoyles, Bells,
And it's supposed to be dogs, not doogs.
Bales, well, I'll bet you just about any creature of lore could be walking again. Yes, we're in for some trouble. Even my fabulous power may not be enough. Oh, divine light, show me. Is this a sign of dark days to come? By all that's holy, what is happening?
Princess Erica, perhaps it would be wise to return to Freela and regroup. Pressing forward seems foolish in light of recent events. We cannot face both Grotto's forces and more of those terrible things.
Seth, I follow your point, and nothing would please me more than running for safety. But what of my brother? He and his men are trapped in the same situation we are. I know full well that I may be leading us into even greater danger, but please try to understand.
I do, my princess, and I vow to see you through this safely.
Safely, sorry, not safety. Safely. I butchered that, my fault.
Aha! Thou creatures, beware! I, Larshel, bestow upon you the honor of banishment at my blessed hands!
So awesome.
Where are the monsters? Well, we just finished. Glad tidings indeed! The heavens must be rejoicing! I am a tad disappointed, however. After all, I did rush all the way here to show you the splendor of my might!
It's a real shame, isn't it, Lady Larshel? Well, that's shameful is the way you drag us around the countryside.
Pardon me, but who are you? Me? Since you ask, please allow me to introduce myself. It is I, the true light and glory of the sacred realm of Rostin.
Stop! Lady Larshel, you mustn't continue. You cannot reveal your true identity here.
Oh, yes, you're right. Oh, I get so careless sometimes. Now, I must ride off in anonymity. Ah, how beautifully romantic. Right. Fare thee well, strangers. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Come, Dolza, Rinak, we ride!
Let's go, Rinak. Alright.
What was all that about? So cool. So funny.
And before you want to get on me, no, Larshel is nothing like Lute. Not at all. You'll see later. Larshel's an awesome character. Because she has character, as you can see. She's a character, that's for sure. Alright, that's gonna end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see more of them later, don't you worry. And get more of their, just absolutely stunning speech. They're funny characters, but I like that they have character. They'll be good, and hopefully you'll get a lot of laughs out of them like I do every time. If this is your first time through the game, don't worry. You'll get... That's just the taste. You'll get way more of that later, and they're good. They're good. Next time we'll do Chapter 5. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.